Hi everybody, this is Susie. Merry Christmas Eve to everybody. I hope everybody's having a very nice evening and hope that you guys have an amazing Christmas tomorrow. I wanted to share with you guys a last minute Christmas card, something that I think is very elegant, very pretty, and very easy to make. Okay, so the supplies that we're going to need is, I'm using this 3D embossing folder, and if you don't have this exact one, use one of your other Christmas embossing folders. I just am using this one. This is the 3D textured impression snowflake embossing folder by Sizzix, and I'm also using this premium cardstock. This I get at Joann's. It's 110 pound and it makes beautiful card bases. I'm also using this die. This is one by Cricut, Cuttlebug, that I bought a long time ago, and these are relatively inexpensive and they are really nice. So and I also am using, so this is my card base, and this is the 5.5 by 4 1/4. I cut a piece of white foam, just the regular white foam, and I cut this to just a tiny bit smaller than what the card base is, and I'm using a Merry Christmas, or excuse me, a Winter, let me remember what this is, Winter Wonderland clear stamp. Any of your Christmas stamps will work. So, sorry. Okay, so I cut the white foam, I cut my card base, and so I have that. And the paper that I cut using this die and the paper that I used for this embossing folder, and this is what the embossing folder looks like. But the paper that I used is a real smooth cardstock, something that you would use to color with alcohol markers. So I used that. I'm also using this ink set, and it's a, I don't have the name, but it's a Versa Magic ink set, and I'm going to use this light blue, and the color is called Sea Breeze. I'm also going to use my VersaFine ink pad and my Misty. Okay. Alright, so I hadn't popped these out yet. So, and these dies are really cool because they emboss and they cut all at the same time. You don't have to do any extra passes or anything like that, and they really are beautiful. And these are just my extra bits here. Now I'm just going to leave those in there for right now, since I'm using those two. And so I'm going to use this little frame here. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get that out of my way. Remove that. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little VersaFine, and this is a chalk ink. No, one second, I got a little red fuzzy on there that does not belong on there. Okay. Alright, so then I'm just going to go lightly over my card piece here, and I'm just going really super lightly to get ink just on that raised area. And this is such a beautiful embossing folder. If you guys don't have this embossing folder, I would definitely recommend getting it for next Christmas because it is so pretty. This is the first, well, this is the only one of these 3D embossing folders by Sizzix that I have, and it is beautiful. It's so cool because there's raised areas and there's not so raised areas. I mean, they're raised, but they're not as deep of an impression as some of it is. So on the areas that are smaller, not raised quite as much, I'm just trying to be real careful and just do a real light hand on those areas so I don't get ink all over the entire card. But this card gets made in so quickly. It's like it might take me about 10 minutes to put this together, which is nice when you're remembering that you forgot somebody or you got everything done and then remembered, oh shoot, I forgot to make so-and-so's card. Okay, so I'm gonna ink that and set that off to the side to dry. And isn't that beautiful, you guys? It is so pretty. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with this die cut, and this one I'm just gonna do the sides, and then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna ink this, or rather try to anyway, and get it darker than I have the other piece so it kind of stands out a little bit more. And then I'm just gonna run it down the edge here only just to get that edge piece colored, because I'd want to try not to get any of the ink in the center of this die. Okay. All right. Okay, and then I am going to grab my Misty, but first, so I'm just going to set that right in the center and do my magnets on either side so it doesn't move. Okay, time pause. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys what to do in this dilemma when your stamp is too big for your piece. So this is just a word stamp, and I'm going to literally cut this in half. Okay, so that's one that says Merry Christmas, but I also want to see if this original stamp that I got out will work, because I did not think to check the length. I thought it would fit. So if I can get this Winter Wonderland to stamp on this, I would really like to have it. And you know what, guys? It is going to work. Yay! Okay, I think that might work, you guys. Alright, so I'm going to throw that stamp there. And that's what you can do if they don't fit, if it's two words like that. And it makes it more versatile, and you can always line it up and use it the way that it was made, too. Okay. Okay, I think I am happy with that. I think that's really pretty, you guys. Look. That's very nice. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of my way. So, this is just a piece of white foam. And instead of using double-sided foam, I'm just going to use this foam. Okay. And I'm going to round off my edges. And check to see if that's good. I guess it'd help if I just picked it up, right? Okay, so all I see that I need to do is just trim this just a tiny bit. Okay, and now I am going to grab my ATG gun. And I'm going to put some tape on this. Okay. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to put more ATG on the other side. I know why it's not working. Because it was empty. Okay, so let's carry on and use a different one. Alright, so I'm gonna unstick that from my finger and grab this other piece of foam. guys, well, that is it. It's very clean, very simple, but I think it's so pretty. Alright, and it's got some dimension because of the foam that we used, and it's white, so it's not gonna, nobody's gonna notice it. Anyways, well, that concludes the little video tonight. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you're all having a beautiful holiday, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.